Another question that's being asked, can a Noahide marry an idol worshiper when a proper match is not available in the community? First of all, Noah, first of all, it means that Noah can get married. In comparison with the Christians, that's not all of them getting married, and they're living in the churches and so on. For Israel as well, for the Noah, whenever that you're compatible matches getting married, it's great. Second one, whenever that you're speaking about the Noah, that's keeping the seven, we say seven mitzvot bnei Noach. It's not the same that idol worshippers that they don't understand, even that you have their own mentality. But whenever that's coming to the, to the particular things happening in the house, education, how should be? How should be? It's like Noah, or should gonna be with the idol believer. Can you make the idol believer to gonna be more monotheistic as well? That's Noah do. Can you make the expectation and the standard expectation in this proper match, even that is not available in your community, that you're going to reaching out them and you're going to influence them to going to be a better person, men and women, influencing one each other. Even though that you're going to do that, what's going to happen with the family? Is the family going to accept you? They want the woman and men going to get with the same background, idol or Noah. Third, it's so important whenever that's coming to the values, when it says that education, which education you want to give to your kids. Okay, I'm going to give them whatever that's acceptable in my nationality. Okay, it's when which celebrations you have that's celebrating both with each other, that you're gonna the kid kids or the birth of the your children's may make you to be more intolerance with another believers. Whenever that you have the same background, it's not happen, because every time you have to see there's no contradiction for the kids. Okay, as well, you can find the Jew getting married with the Christian. Okay, they're to both of them. They are celebrating Hanukkah besides the tree of the Christmas. So the kid, when bringing up with these two cultures, is great. Okay, as an American, or an Indian getting married with the Noah and the idol believers. But whenever that getting, the next generation, it's not gonna be so the identification and the identity of whatever that you give by the education, not going to be the same from the formers that's they come from. We say in Jewish concept, warrior, as Dami Naim Batalana Tolech. Remember where you're coming from and where you're going. You have to, every time you're gonna check your check your origins, originals. That's where you're coming from. From the other sides, where are you going? Do you have the common values together? Not only the ethnics, it means that also ethical. It means that the maturity, as well, the expectation from the both sides, as much as possible. They have more or less in the family that you are the same values. They have the same background. It's going to be have your marriage going to be more successful than two believers or non-believers that's getting married, that you every time you have to reaching out, every have to give comments regarding the kashrut, regarding the whatever that's eating and so on, and the other side as a secular, and it's you know it's not the same